saw your name in the steam on glass, a fleeting thought that came and passed. You would never mind to hold too tight, just a shadow caught in summer light. You laugh like oceans calm and wide. Now you're just part of the evening tide. I still sip coffee slow and sweet, hoping it tastes what we used to be. Remember the rooftop, feet on tap. We never needed more than that smile. The sky wore pink, the breeze wore gold. We swore we'd never get old, but seasons turn with silent steps, and promises can lose their depth. We didn't fall, we just released, like petals dancing with the breeze. Somewhere in the breeze, I still feel you near, like a whisper only my heart can hear. You were never meant to stay too long, but you turned my silence into song. No maps, no lines, no clear goodbyes, just echoes under twilight skies. I breathe you in and set you free. You're somewhere out there in the breeze. I tried to write you out in ink, but paper curls and feelings sink. The more I try to let you go, the more the wind began to show. In hanging shirts and open doors, and sunsets leaning into shores. You haunt me not like ghosts or fear, but like a song I wanna hear. I walk past strangers, see your face in every corner, every space. Familiar smiles in foreign lands, the way you talked with just your hands. But this is life, it moves, it bends. Some stories burn and others end. We weren't a storm, we weren't a war, we were a hush against the shore. Somewhere in the breeze, I still feel you near, like laughter carried through the atmosphere. You left no damage, left no scar, but I still wonder where you are. No maps, no lines, no clear goodbyes, just echoes under pastel skies. I breathe you in and set you free. You're somewhere out there in the breeze. I don't miss you with pain anymore. I miss you like morning misses stars, just soft, quiet, fading. I met someone who made me laugh, not like you, but maybe half. She doesn't know your name or song, but somehow helps me move along. And if you're somewhere thinking too, I hope the sky feels kind to you. I hope your coffee's warm and bright. I hope your dreams still hold you tight. Maybe someday we'll meet again, not as lovers, maybe friends, with all our past like worn out shoes. Still comfy, but we've both outgrown the use. We'll smile and nod and then just breeze, like songs we hum but never need. And I'll walk off with peace inside, grateful for our changing tides. Somewhere in the breeze, you'll always be a quiet part that chimney steam rising, dancing in the air. The city's humming, but I'm barely there. Your echo still lingers like a melody, half a whisper, half a memory. We weren't forever, but it felt so close, like chasing the breeze with a rose. You said, don't wait for me, I'm not the sea, but I still float where we used to be. The moon of secrets we never said. Now I'm writing letters I never sent. Sidewalks and sunsets still remind how we got lost just trying to find ourselves and people we couldn't be. I forgive the world and maybe me. Waves don't wait, they crash, they fade. We held on tight but couldn't stay. I let the current take what hurts and leave the pearls beneath the dirt. No one wins when love's a race, so I slow dance with time and space. I breathe you out, I breathe me in, and that's where healing can begin. Late night playlists, songs you used to love, I press skip now. That's enough, the stars don't blink when we fall apart. They just keep burning through the dark. Every mirror shows a different view, one of her, one of me, one of you. I light a candle, let it burn, for lessons lived and lessons learned. Took a train to nowhere just to think, watched lovers laughing by the kitchen sink. I felt the ache, but not the shame. We played the fire, we kissed the flame. I don't need closure, just some peace. I hum your name and let it cease. In this silence I reclaim all the parts I gave your name. Waves don't wait, they come, they go. We held on tight but had to let go. The tide was strong, we lost the shore, but I don't cry for us no more. I float in rhythm with the wind. I breathe you out, I breathe me in. I'm not who I was back then. This is where my life begins. Some things don't end with doors slamming or hearts shattering. Some things just drift like leaves on water, quietly, beautifully. If you hear this in a midnight rain, no, I don't miss you with pain. You were a chapter, not the plot, and I'm okay with what we're not. I sit by windows and just breathe. No need to run, no need to leave. I found my stillness, found my fire, and wrote new songs out of the quiet. Dancing alone in my small room, shadow and candlelight, soft perfume. I don't need someone to make me whole, I just need songs that touch my soul. Every scar's a melody inside. I don't wear shame, I wear the tide. And when I sing, it's not for you, it's for the girl I never knew. Waves don't wait, they crash, they fade, but still I rise with every wave. The hurt is gone, but not the song. It's in the wind, it carries on. I float on light, I float on grace. In every silence I find my place. I breathe you out, I breathe me in, and that's where living can begin. I loved, I lost, I learned, I let go. Still the waves roll on. I breathe, I float, I grow. The waves grow. Still the waves roll. The waves roll on. The waves roll on.
Jacket on the back of my chair, a tiny piece of you still lingering there. The scent of salt, the shade of your skin. I guess that's where the real songs begin. You weren't a storm, you weren't a flame. those eyes, not fully there, just ghost disguise. Your laugh still plays in certain streets where sunshine dances over heat. You didn't leave a broken trail, no fireworks, no final tale. You just dissolved into the light like morning slipping out of night. The ocean never said goodbye, it just pulled back and let us try to find a meaning in the space between a glance, a touch, a place. You always walked one step ahead, I always lived inside my head. But we made sense, not built to last, a kind of love that's soft, not fast. After the blue, when the songs fall still, I hear your hum against my will, and breeze that sweeps across the sand in waves that echo what we planned. You were the quiet I never knew, the kind that glows instead of grew. After the blue, I breathe in slow and learn again to let things go. I talk to skies when I can't sleep, your name's still hiding in the deep. The stars reply but never speak, their silence kind, their wisdom weak. Maybe time won't give me back the way you smiled, that ocean track, but I still dance with empty air, pretend that sometimes you are there. It wasn't love that broke us, it was time. It was tide. It was the art of knowing when not to hold. I lit a candle just last week, no reason why, no need to speak. The wax just melted like your gaze, a slow surrender to soft haze. And maybe that's the way it ends, no sudden stop, no need to mend, just echoes turn to atmosphere, and your voice soft against my ear. After the blue, I still stand tall, even though I feel it all. I've learned to float, not always swim, to lose the fight but still feel wind. You were a song, I was a verse, we were a gift, not a curse. After the blue, the sky turns white, and I found peace where you reside. You're still somewhere. After the blue, still in the air. After the blue, still in the quiet. After the blue, and I keep moving after you.
I met you where the pavement ends, right past the fence before the bend. The wind was slow, the light was thin, and everything felt new again. You laughed like waves against the coast, not loud, just warm enough to float. And I was just a line you crossed, a little found, a little lost. You asked if I believed in fate. I said I think it makes us slay. We walked in circles anyway, till the sky forgot the day. The city lights blinked into view, but all I saw was only you. We didn't rush, we didn't try, we let the silence fill the sky. We were almost summer, almost summer, almost something with a name. You were almost mine to keep. Some things live where dreams just sleep. No promises, no written line, just feelings that outgrew their time. We were real, but not forever. We were soft, and we were clever. I still remember how you'd sing when no one watched, like whispering. You'd hum a tune I never knew, and somehow it became me too. Your voice still echoes in my chest when I lie still and need to rest. Not haunting, more like melody. You're part of what still comforts me. We talked in questions, not in plans. Drew hearts in air, not in the sand. We drank our words in paper cups and let the moon just interrupt. You looked at me like I was more than just a boy next to the door, and I believed it for a while, long enough to learn your smile. We were almost summer, almost true, or maybe painted sky in blue. You were almost love, almost the start of something warm inside my heart. Time kept moving past our feet and turned our rhythm incomplete. Still you shine in all my weather. We were like, just not together. I think I see your face in passing cars or open space. I don't go chasing ghosts or signs, but you still live between my lines. I've met new names, I've kissed new hands, but no one quite just understands the way you breathed inside the air, like you were always halfway there. If you remember me at all, I hope it's soft, not sharp or small. Just how we danced with shoes untied and laughed until the hurt could hide. I hope you smile when skies turn pink, or when you stop too long to think. We never said what we became, but I still whisper out your name. We were almost summer, almost flame. We touched the edge, then left the frame. You were almost home, almost a song, but we both knew it wouldn't last long. Still I'd live it all again, even if it had to end. We were real, just not forever, but we were like, and that's enough. Some things fade like weather. We were almost summer. We were almost summer. We were almost summer. Together. Together.
You showed up in a moment I can't name, like morning mist before it turns to rain. You smiled and spoke in lowercase and tilted time with just your face. I didn't know the space could breathe until you stood too close to me. No loud hello, no warning sign, just silence tangled into mine. You said the sky looked almost fake, like someone painted over ache. We chased the shadows down the street in shoes too big for steady feet. You hummed a song with no known tune. It echoed under a paper moon. And just like that you stained the air with something light and barely there. You're like a color I forgot, familiar, soft but slipping thought. Not red, not blue, not black or white, just something glowing in the night. I close my eyes and almost see the shape you made inside of me. You're not a flame, you're not a knot, you're just a color I forgot. We named the clouds with made-up words and left them floating undisturbed. You took my phone, turned off the times to count the beats, not every line. We danced where no one else could hear and laughed like we had lost all fear. I didn't ask what came before, you didn't ask what I was for. You wrote a note I never read, left ink where flowers used to spread, and in the folds of cotton sheets I still replay those subtle beats. Not heartbreak, no, not quite like that, just something soft I can't get back, like scents that vanish in the rain, or whispered names you can't explain. You're like a color I forgot, not held too tight but never lost, not something you can point and say, but still it doesn't drift away. I blink and feel you in the air, your laugh still floating everywhere. You're not a scar, you're not a plot, you're just a color I forgot. I passed the place we used to sit, the bench still leans, the lamp still lit. And though the world keeps shining on, that space feels quieter, feels gone. I write your name in fogged up glass and let the moment slowly pass. I hum your song without intent, a tune you never really meant. You weren't a season, weren't a sign, but you were mine for just enough time. I'd change my hair, you'd never know. I'd take the longer way back home. But sometimes when the light turns gold, I feel the story still unfold. And maybe that's the point of this. Not every touch becomes a kiss, but still you live behind my eyes, a blur of color in disguise. You're like a color I forgot, a shimmer I can't chase, or a spot you never asked for me to stay. But part of me still drifts your way, not loud, not clear, but always there. A breath, a glance, a lack of air. You're not a line I ever wrote, but you remain inside the note. You're still a color I forgot, fading like a color just out of reach, just where I stop. You're still a color I forgot.
You said my name before I told you, like a dream I hadn't walked through.
I stopped mid-step, you laughed and said, deja vu or just misread. The cafe lights were blinking slow. The street was rain, the night was low. And just like that the scene was set, a story strangers don't forget. We talked like pages left online, like people searching slightly blind. I said you look like someone I drew. You said I feel like someone I knew. We didn't flirt, we didn't try. We just let seconds wander by. And when you stood I almost knew this wasn't random passing through. We were strangers with our names, holding nothing, playing games. Familiar eyes, unfamiliar flame, something gentle, hard to name. We didn't dance, we didn't stay, but something in us went halfway. Now every echo sounds the same. Strangers once, and still by name. You liked your coffee barely warm. You sang in keys that broke the norm. You tilted time with how you sat, and wore your fears beneath your hat. You wrote your thoughts in lowercase and scribbled stars around your space. I didn't mean to care so soon, but you were humming like a tune. I walk the streets you never saw, but somehow feel you through it all. The signs in Portuguese still glow, but now they flicker soft and slow. The trees remember how we passed. The bench still leans like in the past. I sit, I wait, I tap my phone, pretending silence isn't known. We were strangers with our names, no backstory, no one to blame. You made me laugh, I looked away. We lost the moment by delay. Now it replays inside my mind, like when that turns but leaves behind. We didn't hold, we didn't claim, but I still whisper just your name. You told me some things don't begin, they just arrive in sync within. And now I hear that line at night, like headlights blinking out of sight. You had this way of holding space, without a touch, without a trace. You didn't teach, you didn't preach, you just became what I can't reach. Maybe we don't meet people by chance. Maybe some names just come to remind us who we were almost ready to be. Now every song I try to write leads toward you in some small light. A lyric here, a phrasing there, a vowel shaped like your kind stare. I let the chords resolve too late, like us we missed the exit gate. But if you ever cross my screen, just know you're still my in-between. We were strangers with our names, never framed but not the same. You passed like rhythm in disguise, but left a chorus in my skies. We didn't break, we didn't fade, we just dissolved in quiet shade. Still when I breathe I taste your name, a stranger's smile that lit my flame. Strangers with our name, still strangers with our name. You were never mine to claim.
forgot the street. Your eyes were sharp, but not complete. You ordered tea, but said no ice, then told a lie that tasted nice. You didn't smile like most would do. You tilted time just passing through. And just like that, without a cue, you became someone I almost knew. Your voice was low like distant rain, not full of joy, not full of pain. You asked if I believed in fate. I said, I think it runs too late. We shared a silence on the stairs between the cafe and the air. I almost said, I'm into you, but you stayed someone I almost knew. You're the sentence I forgot, the empty seat, the missing plot, the humming sound behind a dream, the face that floats inside a stream. You were in love, you weren't true, but still I somehow carry you. Not a flame, but not see-through. You're just someone I almost knew. You dance like words you never said. Your rhythm strange but light as thread. You tapped your shoe in 5/4 time and laughed when I could never rhyme. We didn't touch but still I felt the heat of things we never dealt. And every look you almost threw still stings like someone I once knew. You sketched a cloud on your receipt, then left it folded on your seat. I kept it like it meant a clue to who you were or wanted to. You spoke in phrases half complete, like poetry that skips a beat. And though I only caught a few, you stayed someone I almost knew. You're the verse I didn't write, the misnote in a song at night, the shadow cast by colored glass, the moment I forgot to ask. You weren't mine, you weren't true, but still you stained my point of view. Not a spark, not fully blue, just someone I almost knew. Now every morning feels a bit like where your silhouette would sit. I sip my drink and check the chair as if you might still be right there. But no return, no sudden sound, just memories I never found. And every thought still paints a hue of someone I almost knew.
Maybe we don't always lose people. Sometimes we just meet them too early to keep them.
I never asked your middle name or why you stared out subway frames. I never knew what broke your heart or where your Sundays even start. But still I feel your ghost in ways that show up slow in brighter days. Not haunting, just a shade of clue. You're still someone I almost knew. You're the line I never
looked at me like I was someone I hadn't met but almost was. The room went still, the air got slow, and time forgot the way it flows. You said my name like it was borrowed, soft and strange with hints of sorrow, and I replied with just a glance, like maybe we still had a chance. The couch was green, the light was low, the TV hummed a silent show. You tapped the table twice, then stopped and said we leave more than we drop. Your words were smoke, your eyes were fire, but all we had was worn out wire. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just let silence multiply. We built a world in our own heads, with maps and songs and things unsaid, but walked around the edges slow, afraid to knock or let it grow. We left the lights on just in case, but never filled that missing space. So now I sit with ghosts instead, in rooms we never entered, in rooms we never entered, in rooms we never entered. You wore your hoodie like a shield, the drawstrings told me how you feel. You folded thoughts beneath your tone and smiled like you've been left alone. We talked of plans and future tense, but skipped the part that made them make sense. 1,000 chances left unread, and things we could have done instead. The windows knew before we did that we were only half permitted. You cleaned your shoes before you left, like packing up an empty breath. And I just stood unsure to speak. My voice was there but far too weak. So many doors we never tried, so many truths we let slide by. We built a world inside a dream, but feared the cracks between the seams. We whispered love in lowercase, then watched it vanish, word erased. You left your mug, I kept your pen, as if we'd write those days again. But echoes don't return the steps, in rooms we never entered, in rooms we never entered, in rooms we never entered. Hey. Now I replay the subtle cues, like how your socks were never shoes, or how you'd hum before you'd lie, then disappear like morning sky. I hear you in the hallway light, a shifting air, a tone to right. And though you're gone, the scent remains, like rain remembered on the train.
Some spaces aren't empty, they're just waiting for who we never became.
I'm learning now to clean the shelves, to fold the memories by themselves, but still I see the door ajar, as if we didn't fall that far. And maybe love's not meant to fit inside the shapes we built for it, but part of me still waits ahead, in rooms we never. We built a home that never stood, on moments made of mine insured. You left a thought inside inside my chest. I breathe it still, I do my best. No fight, no storm, no shadow wall, just absence hanging in the hall. Still I return with steps unfettered to rooms we never entered. To rooms we never entered. To words we never said. To versions of us scattered that only lived inside our heads. To rooms we never entered.
I saw your name in the steam on glass, a fleeting thought that came and passed. You were never mine to hold too tight, just a shadow caught in summer light. You laughed like oceans calm and